What is up, guys? Giants901 here with another top 5 video for FIFA. I already have a few of these out, so make sure to check those out after this video. And I'm going to be making plenty more, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of them. This one's going to be talking about the top 5 breakaway moves. When you're one-on-one against the keeper, you got that breakaway. What move should you do in order to ensure that you score that goal and don't mess up that opportunity? We're going to start off with number 5, and that is the skill move. This is an advanced tactic and is extremely difficult because you have to have perfect timing. There's a bunch of different skill moves that work, the heel-to-heel flick, the roulette, the ball roll, but you have to time it perfectly and the goalkeeper has to be rushing out at you. You can also, just as you're going to see in these examples, just sprint by them, do the knock on, or just keep sprinting by them and get an easy shot on an open goal. That is the good part about this. If you are able to get past them, you're going to have an easy goal. Now, number 4 is the ship shot. This is done by pressing the LB and the B button if you're on Xbox, or the L1 and the circle button if you're on PlayStation. For this to work, the goalkeeper must be rushing at you, and you have to have space between your attacker and the goalkeeper, and there must be space between the goalkeeper and the goal. As you're seeing in this example, he's got to be like halfway in between. You got to put a good amount of power, at least 2 bars of power, just enough to get it over the goalkeeper's head, but down below the crossbar and into the goal. You don't want to be too far away because you're not going to be able to aim correctly. You want to be a good distance though, and make sure to have space between you and the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper and the goal. Number 3, guys, is the power shot. This is the best shot for when you're on a breakaway, you got that keeper and he's not rushing out at you. He decides to stay back. If you ever see that, it's the first thing you should be doing when you're looking at a breakaway opportunity. What is the goalkeeper doing? If he's staying back, you want to apply at least 2 bars of power, as you're seeing in this situation, and just take a powerful shot. Usually, I like to do it square up my shoulders to the near post, because that is the best way and the easiest way to score in this situation with a power shot. Just square up with the near post. If he is not rushing out at you, this will work more often than not. Extremely useful, so be aware of this. Make sure to look, is the goalkeeper rushing at me? If he is not, square your shoulders with the near post and take at least 2 bars of power into the near post, and you're going to see a whole lot of goals. Number 2, guys, is the finesse shot. The finesse shot is done by pressing the RB and the B button if you're on Xbox, or the R1 and circle button if you're on PlayStation. This move, I bumped it up ahead of the near post shot because it works not only when the keeper stays back, but also when the keeper's rushing out at you in these one-on-one situations. If the keeper's rushing out at you though, it is not the best move because you have to be very careful. He can't be too close to you. If he's too close to you, then he's going to be able to stop it. But if you time it correctly, he's rushing at you, he's like halfway in between, sort of like the ship shot, then you're going to have enough space. Make sure to take a diagonal and aim for the far post. Very important. If he stays back, it's even easier. Just make sure to take a diagonal run, square your shoulders with the far post, and take that finesse shot and score an easy goal opportunity. Extremely easy if he stays back, but it also works if he starts rushing out a little bit. Just make sure to be aware of it and time it correctly. Usually not too close to you, but not too far away from you, and that way you can score the goal. Get a good amount of power into it so you can get to the top net in that far post, and make sure, of course, to take a diagonal run. Number 1, guys, is the ground shot. This should be no surprise. I have a tutorial on this, and this move is the best way to beat a Russian keeper. Very important though, he has to be rushing out at you. It is not as powerful as previous FIFAs, especially FIFA 15, but it is still extremely powerful. To increase your chances of actually scoring the goal, guys, make sure that the goalkeeper is rushing at you, and make sure to take a diagonal run. If for any second, even for a split second, he stops rushing at you, he will stop the ground shot. But be aware, if he is rushing at you and he maintains rushing at you, you're going to score more often than not. Make sure to take a diagonal run, and of course, less than 1 bar of power. That is how you do the ground shot. You want to make sure it's less than 1 bar of power or 1 bar of power. Low amount of power, the better, guys. And this is extremely useful. If you ever see that the goalkeeper is rushing at you, make sure the first thing you should be looking at is to do the ground shot. It is the best way to score. I've scored so many goals, Division 1, tournament games, whatever, I can score a bunch of goals with the ground shot. First thing I do is look at my radar. Is he rushing out at me? Then I'm thinking about doing the ground shot. If he's not, I'm thinking about doing the near post power shot. That's basically it, guys. I hope you guys liked this top 5 video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and share with all your friends. Click on one of the boxes. Check out some of my other series, including tutorials, Division 1 tips, and of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or tip videos. Thanks, guys.